Me again. I had planned on talking to you all again today, but in my mind, I had planned on having ever so much more accomplished before I made another video than I do right now. So, the big plan, in the big scheme of things, was to start working on gear videos and preparation videos, and my apothecary downstairs is full to overflowing of boxes that have been delivered over the past several weeks of all kinds of gear, some of which I'm very familiar with, some of which I haven't the foggiest idea how to use yet. But like I said before, that never really stopped me before, so we'll learn how to use it. Anyway, I got a really exciting phone call from a friend, and so we talked for a while, and then I realized I hadn't eaten all day, so I decided that dinner might be a good idea. And then, of course, the dogs had to go out, and the birds had to be put to bed, and all of that stuff. And I keep walking by all the gear that I brought upstairs earlier today that I was planning on doing, an unboxing and talking about some of the gear. And I ate dinner, and then I worked on some web building stuff on a website that I'm doing. And somehow the day just got away from me, and now it's like, what time is it? 10 minutes after 8, and my internal clock is going tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. It's time to get your PJs on and settle down for the night. And I'm like, no, I have stuff to do. I have videos to make. I have to create content, right? Because I don't want people to be freaking bored. So the first thing that I was going to show you today is still sitting all boxed up in my living room, and it is a can't even remember what they call it. It is a power box, a little generator that stores energy either from a DC plug in your car or an AC plug, when you have electricity, or from a solar panel, which I'm super excited about. Because when I'm stopping, when I'm boondocking, and it's really nice and sunny out, I can lay the solar panels out on the hood of my car, plug it into the power box, and let the sun charge it up for me when I don't have any access to electricity. So I'm really excited about that because it has 2 AC plugs into which I can plug devices or lamps or, I don't know, whatever the heck I decide I need. It has a DC plug so that I can plug it into the car and let the car charge it while I'm driving. And I'll be doing lots and lots and lots of driving. Or I can plug up to 3 USB devices in it. So my phone, tablet, my computer can also be charged from it. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm just kind of bummed out that I ran out of energy before I actually got to the unboxing and showing you guys all that stuff. But I will. And it dawned on me when I heard myself say in the other video that I'm leaving in about 20 days. I'm like, holy shit, 20 days is not a long time. And I have so much to do. I have the trailer hitch, cargo carrier to assemble, the Sparrow, I'm tired. Like, it's almost getting past my bedtime. The roof nest Sparrow Adventure is out for delivery, and I expect it'll probably arrive by Monday. And that creates a whole slew of problems. Well, not problems, opportunities for solutions, right? No problems. I have to figure out how to get it over to my mechanic who's going to help load it onto my my roof racks. But the problem is, it arrives, I was informed the other day, it arrives in a truck with a lift gate and a forklift because it's mounted on a pallet and is 85 inches long, 54 inches wide, and 24 inches deep when it's boxed. That is not going in the back of my SUV. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get it over to my mechanic's house. I'll figure it out. I always do. And then, so that's on its way, and I need to get the gearbox assembled so I can mount it in my trailer hitch. I think I'll mount it in my trailer hitch, or maybe that's a mistake too. I don't know, because once it's assembled, it is 5 feet wide. 5 feet long. I think that I can get in the back of the SUV and bring it over, but I'm not that concerned about that. I'm more concerned right now about getting the roof nest on top of my car, learning how to use the GoPro camera, and what else? Packing my gearboxes. So I have a kitchen gearbox with all my dehydrated foods and cooking supplies in it, and then my general gearbox, which will of course contain general gear like my propane stove and propane canisters, things like that, first aid kit, all that fun stuff. I have, hold on, pardon my face in the camera. Hello, close up. Ta-da! You like this? This is extreme organization right here. But I have everything on the list that's supposed to go in both gearboxes. So the kitchen gearbox and the general gearbox, propane canisters, rubber mallet. Gotta have your rubber mallet because you never know when you're gonna want to be pounding something. And I am bringing my Gazelle 6-sided gazebo for places where I decide that I want to stay more than a day, like maybe 4 or 5 days. I'll set up the gazebo and then set up my kitchen and everything in there, which will make a whole lot more sense. My flashlights, rain poncho, camp stove. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff on there. It's probably pretty boring to you guys, but and then figuring out what I'm going to actually carry up on top of the roof nest, because the reason I ordered the Sparrow Adventure is because it has crossbars that mount on it that can support up to 100 pounds. So the Gazelle gazebo, when it's folded and in its case with all of its pegs and things like that and stakes, weighs 25 pounds. And I figure my camp chairs weigh about 5 pounds a piece. I'm planning on buying a aluminum step ladder so that I can manage reaching everything that's up on the roof racks and the roof nest, because I'm a whopping 5 foot tall. So a ladder is definitely going to be necessary. And I might be able to stick one of the dog's crates up there too when it's not in use, just to get it out of the back of the car, because I need room in the back of the car for Casper, the Pomeranian, the year-old Pomeranian. I need his crate to be set up because he's still a little rambunctious to have the run of the car while I'm driving. Too much distraction, not safe. So he's got to ride in his crate. So I need room to have that set up. Fortunately, he only weighs 7.5 pounds. He's a wee little guy. Bella has her own car seat that sits in the passenger seat at almost 15 years old, and having been my companion for a long time, my co-pilot, she gets shotgun, or I'd never hear the end of it. And then I also have to have room for Sedona's cage in the back, plus my 2 bins of gear. The one of, my kitchen will be all contained in one bin, and then the general gearbox. So I'm trying to free up as much space as possible back there so that the animals aren't just covered with a bunch of shit. and have some breathing room and don't feel like they're like buried. I have a lot to do. I have a lot to do before I'm even ready to go. I'm looking at this list here and I'm like, 20 days? What do you guys think? I can get it done. I know I can get it done. I don't have much choice. So anyway, not the second video I intended to make today. I was hoping to do an unboxing with some of the gear and, you know, take the camera downstairs and show you all of the gear that's still sitting in boxes and haven't even been opened yet, that is waiting to be unpacked. So stay tuned. This should give you some idea of how this road trip is going to go. I tend to be one of those people that figures, yes, I like to plan. Yes, I like to be organized. Yes, when the time comes, I like to know that everything has a place and everything is in its place. But at the same time, too much organization drives me out of my mind. So I tend to take the you know, the point of view that everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to. You know, unless I'm actually actively trying to cause a disaster, everything's going to work out all right. So thanks for tuning in again. Wish me luck, and look forward to actual gear unboxing next time, so you can see the kind of gear that I'm planning on bringing with me, which made me think of something else. I have to trudge out to the backyard. We got 8 inches of snow the other day, and then I haven't even been outside except to let the dogs out, and I'm like, I don't even want to know what's going on out there. I'm not a winter fan, just to let you know. Lost my train of thought. I get derailed a lot. So we got 8 inches of snow the other day, and it's been snowing ever since I got up this morning, and I'm assuming there's probably like a fresh 8 inches of snow. I have to somehow get out to the Jayco Humminbird, the little tiny ultra lightweight RV, because that's where all of my kitchen gear is, and I gotta unpack that and repack it into a different container, and I'm like, I need some sunshine. Anyway, as things move along, I'll keep you posted. Thanks for coming along for the ride, and I will see you again soon. Wish me luck.